Hi, I'm Clayton with Forbes AAC, and today I want to show you our brand new key guard design for our brand new WinSlate series of AAC devices. So we just released the new WinSlate. It's lighter and thinner and sleeker, more capable than ever, and along with it came a new key guard design. So this is the key guard. It's a 20 location that I have on right now. I'm going to pop it off so I could talk more detail about the key guard and the design. As you can see, it uses these roundovers on the corner. They're corner clips that clip over to the case. And we really wanted to make sure that the face of the key guard was clean and smooth and didn't have any sharp edges, because a lot of our users are flailers and they could hit the key guard pretty hard. We didn't want them to have any cut points or sharp edges. So all of the fasteners on the design are actually on the back side, and they're totally hidden from view. So it's very easy to clean and very functional as well. So to install the key guard, I just bring the key guard up to the face of the device and push forward. You could hear it kind of snap into place. It's a nice positive attachment. And then when it's on there, it is really tightly secured. So some of our users will get their fingers underneath the key guard and then maybe have a spasm or pull back and rip a key guard off potentially. So when you design a key guard, it has to be very rigidly affixed. So this one definitely meets that need. I can't take this key guard off if I wanted to. You have to use the technique for removal, which is simply putting your thumbs on the edge of the tablet and then using your fingers to push back. So it's almost like a child-proofing requirement where you have to have a technique to put them on. You'll notice these key guards are black, but we still offer the clear key guards like we always have. And what I'll show you here is one of the key guards off of our ProSlate series of devices, which is clear. And this is nice if you need to see through and see the button message or something like that. This key guard in particular shows all of the different holes that we can cut. So at Forbes, we custom manufacture everything from scratch. We have CNC machines and lasers, and this key guard is 100% made here in our corporate office in Ohio. And the nice thing about that is that we can cut different hole sizes and layouts depending on the user's need. So this key guard that I showed you a minute ago is for our Core Word 20 grid set. So if I attach this, you could see it lines up well with those vocabulary files. And the purpose of this key guard, if you're not aware, is to hold the user's hand off of the screen and help guide them to the target they want. So if some of our users don't have the motor skills or the dexterity to keep their hands and fingers off of the screen, and what they get is inadvertent presses on buttons that they don't want to press. So key guards are really important for those users as far as accessibility. But along with that, we have different user needs. So some users can only isolate maybe their knuckle, and they would use something like this with really big hole cutouts. So we have this template key guard. This is available from us for our clinicians too at no charge, so that they can have this in their clinic and assess their users. But the larger hole cutouts will be nice for people that cannot isolate a finger or need to use their knuckle. But then for a lot of our pediatric population that can isolate their finger, we can make very small holes to meet smaller targets. So you wouldn't want a black key guard if you were doing a really small hole like that, because you wouldn't be able to read the button label. But if you needed a small hole like that for high density targets, we could do it in clear and still be able to see the content on the screen. So those are our key guards, and we're really happy about the new WinSlate key guard in particular. It's designed to work with and without the eye tracker installed. So normally our users don't use an eye tracker and a key guard, but our clinicians may very well have one device in their clinic. So this is my Enable Eyes eye tracking module. And just to show you, if this was actually in clinic and installed, they'll both work at the same time together. There's no hardware interference whatsoever, which makes the device really versatile to have in your clinic. So I just snap that on, and you can see I can also put the key guard right on as well, and that just snaps in place and can be used in conjunction with the eye tracker installed. So those are our key guards. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. You can learn more on our YouTube channel or ForbesAAC.com. Thank you.